Here comes the sweet nectar. Ooh, hear that? Can you hear that? Solid. It's all sealed up. Okay. Put that in our bucket. Hey everyone, welcome back to Appalachian Farmstead, or welcome to Appalachian Farmstead if this is your first time. Thanks for stopping by. It is the beginning of maple syrup season here for us. I'm probably a couple weeks behind, but the weather has been so terrible here. This is actually March 1st, and I have not started this late in years. So it has been cold and just stormy and all kinds of stuff. Plus, it's goat kidding season. So, yeah, we do a live stream Monday through Friday. If you want to see our goats in the morning when they're getting up and all the babies playing. I don't know how long that's going to last, but they grow fast. So, tap this big old maple tree here. Now, purists will go bonkers, but I tap sugar maple and red maple. It's what I have. You can tap any kind of maple tree. You can tap walnut trees. There's all kinds of trees you can tap and get syrup from, or sap, not syrup. But this provides all of our sweetener for the entire year on the farm. We do not buy sugar. This is 100%. Now, I will say, if you see a label at the store that says organic, that is just a scam to charge you more. All this is organic, okay? If it's true maple syrup, it's all organic, all right? There's no GMO maple trees. Anyways, so this provides all our maple syrup for the year. It's basically free. The buckets I use are from the supermarket. They were buckets of diabetes and autoimmune diseases, basically, in other words, frosting. So we use those. They were free. You just ask them to save them and go pick up a bunch. We have hundreds of them. We use them on the farm every day. Spiles, they pay for themselves in one season. And the tubing, same. So, but we don't buy sugar for the house. We only use maple syrup and honey. That's it. All right. So, this comes around every year. It always comes, this season comes around every year. And it varies by the weather. It varies by the weather. We've had a very cold year, and as you've just seen, it's not even flowing really today. Even though yesterday it was 60, today it's in the 30s. So we have a storm coming in tonight. There's a lot of things that affect maple syrup, and we only have a couple weeks to do it. When the buds come out on the trees, that's when you have to stop. But we have to collect 40 gallons, basically 40, depending on the tree, 40 to 50 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of maple syrup. So just for instance, last year we ended up with 8 gallons of syrup, not sap, syrup. So you can just do the math there, figure out how much we boiled off to do that. So this time of year, and this is the season you're looking for, is you want above freezing temperatures during the day and below freezing temperatures at night. And basically what happens is you get at night, when it goes below freezing, it sucks the sap back down into the ground. And then in the mornings, when it gets above freezing, And if you see, like, this is my south facing, you always want to do that. You always want to tap on the south facing tree. Okay, so that warms that side of the tree up, and when it warms up, it starts pulling the sap out of the ground, out of the roots, and then it starts it's like a pumping action every day. So that's why you get the sap like you get it, and it's nice and clear because it isn't dirtied up by the buds. All right, so this is a red maple, big old red maple. Probably could at least have 2 taps on it. We're just going to put 1. And so if you look right here, look here. So this was a previous hole for a tap. See it?
Yep.
Okay. So you want to stay away from that hole because what that does is you'll get a streak. You'll get a streak up there, and that the sap won't run right there. So you can see we've tapped holes all across here. So we're going to go right here. So you put your drill, we're only going in about that far, 3/4 of an inch, and then you're
in the shade.
Well, I can't do anything about that. So then you angle your drill up. And then you clean out all that wood. Okay. Now it should start running.
Move out of the shade. Starting to run.
Good. Now you take your tap, your spile is the actual terminology, and then you put your spile in that hole, tap it in, and you listen for the thud. There it is. Now,
hear that?
Put your toes in your bucket.
They're all clean buckets.
And then I put a rock on there because when the wind blows, it blows the tops off. Oh, all right, everyone. We're done for the day. I didn't count. Sorry. Maybe I'll try to count tomorrow. But anyways, I don't know if you can see it, but right there is my last one. That's all the buckets I have right now that I brought with me. I still have more spiles. So I still have more buckets in the basement. So I'll clean those up tomorrow and do some more tapping. Now we have a storm coming, so I don't know how much sap we're going to get. But usually when storms come, trees kind of slow down a little bit. So, but this is an awesome time of year. Now it is freaking cold out here today, I will tell you that. But man, when the sap's flowing, you know spring is right around the corner. So, and it comes quicker than you think, especially when you're boiling sap. You're like, don't bud, don't bud, don't bud, you know, because you want more sap. It's addicting. But I mean, just being out here in the woods this time of year is just amazing. You can just tell that, you know, life is starting to come back into the woods, and sap flowing is the first sign of that. Depending on what happens tomorrow. We'll be the next steps in all this process is to collect the sap. I always filter it, and then we start boiling. And I'll show you our setup in the next video, and we'll bring you along for collecting all this. That's usually like literally a couple hours just to collect this much sap. So I don't know how many I have out there, but it's a lot, especially the way we do it. We're not running trunk lines and blah blah blah, all that stuff. So yeah, but like I said, spring's right around the corner. So let me know if you guys tap your trees. And you can tap more than just maple. Walnut's another one, but it takes like 70 gallons to do 1 gallon of syrup. There's a whole bunch of trees that you can actually. Hickory's another one. There's a whole bunch you can do. But we just do the maple because that's what I mostly have on my property is maples. So, all right, guys. Let me know if you tap. And give me your thoughts on doing all this to provide, this product, I guess, or this item for us for the entire year. Is it really worth it? Because I don't even know what a gallon of maple syrup goes for these days, but it's probably pretty dang expensive. So stay safe out there. Come back for the next one where we're going to be collecting and boiling. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to watch our live streams while the babies are still babies. See ya.